the motherly love of eagle and leopard. Which one is more beautiful? When mentioning eagles, people immediately think of freedom. They can spread their wings and fly in the sky without getting tired. In addition, they are known as masters of the sky because of their hunting ability, and especially they are great mothers. Every mother has her own ways of loving her cubs, and so do eagles. Even though they are not sociable and don't want to share with others, they treat their cubs very differently. It's hard to imagine how bad the results could be when predators dare to touch the cubs of these masters. In today's video, let's immerse ourselves in the sacred moments of motherhood. Let's try to think between them and leopards. Who is the best mother? The mother eagle was warning her cubs before going hunting. Even though she was worried, she still had to go find food for her children. And here, the leopards and their cubs were playing happily when suddenly one of them became sulky and left. The baby eagles did not listen to their mother, but screamed at each other. By chance, those sounds entered the leopard's ears and caught its attention. Disaster is about to strike. The leopard immediately approached the tree where the baby eagles were. Without waiting any longer, the leopard climbed up the tree to deal with this noise. Meanwhile, the two eagles, not knowing what the world outside was like, continued to argue with each other. Therefore, catching an eagle is too easy for a leopard. It goes down to the base of the tree to immediately process its results. The mother eagle seemed to have a bad premonition, so it immediately returned home to see the situation. On the way back, the lost leopard cub caught the starry eyes of the eagle. And then whatever happens must happen. The cub leopard was lying on the eagle's feet. It's like a sweet revenge coming from the mother eagle's position towards the leopard. The mother leopard also discovered that her child was missing and immediately ran to look for it. The leopard climbed from tree to tree to find the culprit and its cub. It searched and searched, but still couldn't find any trace. He felt tired and needed to rest, but thinking of his child, he had to continue this journey. The eagle is still enjoying the delicious pieces of meat. Finally, the leopard discovered its cub's captor. A fierce chase took place. The leopard's anger had now reached its peak. It must catch that eagle to avenge its cub. After a while, the leopard also caught the eagle. However, its cub is no longer there. It brings the eagle to the ground. The eagle is dead. That is probably the price the hunter who took the cub leopard's life had to pay. The leopard climbed the tree with a look of enjoyment on its face. Even though he couldn't save his child, he was still able to take revenge successfully. However, this incident also left leopards with lessons. Lessons of mothers. Sea snakes always show their danger with venomous bites. It can cause other animals to be injured or even die immediately. That's why sea snakes are threats to marine life. Don't let their gentle, affectionate appearance fool your eyes. They have lightning, fast attacks that the opponent has no time to dodge. However, this animal often has to rise to the surface of the water to facilitate the breathing process. The disadvantage of this sea snake is an opportunity for the eagle. The eagle uses its sharp eyes, fast flying speed, and magical feet to catch the snake. Although the snake tried to escape from the eagle's tightly clamped legs, that was impossible for an animal that was only accustomed to water. After catching the snake, the eagle spread its wings and quickly flew back to the nest. It does not forget the cubs who are waiting for this mother to bring home food to fulfill their hungry stomachs. The eagle successfully caught the lizard. However, for it to truly become an eagle's meal, This predator needs some more time. The lizard used its intelligence and strength to fight the eagle, but the eagle's feet still remained on the lizard's back. After a while of resistance, the lizard seemed exhausted. It realized that the eagle's power was truly terrible, just like the name Master of the Sky. The lizard gradually passed out and stopped breathing. The eagle did not wait any longer. It began to enjoy this prey. But suddenly, it remembered that its cubs were still at the nest, waiting for it to bring food home. So it immediately flew back to enjoy this delicious food with its family. The leopard had to work very hard to defeat this fat antelope. It is very happy because it is about to enjoy a hearty meal that it has spent all morning getting. How frustrating. The wild dogs from somewhere caught the scent and rushed over. The leopard had to save himself first, so he left the antelope to the hunting dogs. However, the hunting dogs still don't seem to be satisfied. They want to own the leopard too. Sadly, hunting dogs cannot climb trees. They can only stand below, look up and bark a few times. There was no way to catch the leopard. The wild dogs had to enjoy the antelope first because they were too hungry. Do you understand how leopards feel right now? It was very angry and hated those wild dogs for taking away the food it had spent so much effort to get. But right now, perhaps protecting its own life is more important than anything. While the hunting dogs were enjoying themselves, the leopard immediately ran away. It ran and decided to choose a tree to stop. Unfortunately, its weight caused the tree branch to break, and the leopard fell immediately afterward. This unlucky event was not in the leopard's plan, so it fell into the siege of wolves. These wild dogs continuously attack leopards. Even if it shows an angry face and makes roaring noises, it doesn't scare the dogs. It doesn't have enough strength to climb trees anymore. The leopard just sat quietly under the tree and was ready to receive the bad results. But strangely, the wild dogs did not attack the leopards anymore. Maybe they want to thank the leopard for today's meal and they need to return before someone else steals the antelope. In this last situation, I want you to give a round of applause for this successful hunting trip. The eagle successfully hunted a baby shark in this vast sea. Especially, look at the image captured by the camera of the moment. It flew away and took that shark with it. It looks so majestic and powerful. For other animals, eagles are ferocious predators that make them afraid. But when viewed from the perspective of cubs, they are wonderful mothers. That's all about today's video. Please subscribe and give us a like if you are interested in this video. Don't forget to follow us to watch the latest video.